Hello everybody, this will be my review of Syma's latest quadcopter, the TF1001 HeliFury 360 quad rotor sport heli, and it's capable of doing 12 stunts. It also features one button takeoff and landing, altitude hold, and let's take a quick look at the box. Comes in a really nice box. Now let's take a look at what's included with this quad rotor helicopter. The Syma TF1001 includes this nice user's manual. Let's take a look at it real quick. It tells you everything you need to know how to operate this quad rotor. It tells you everything you need to know about the transmitter, how to fly the helicopter, how to recalibrate it, how to do all the stunts. And it's actually a pretty thick manual. And even has a little spare parts list for you. I don't know if the spare parts are available to buy because I haven't seen them yet because this quad rotor just came out, but I'm pretty sure they'll be available soon. And there's a nice exploded view of the quadcopter if you ever need to take it apart. And there's the dimensions of it. It also includes this nice little accessory bag, which contains a nice little Phillips screwdriver if you ever need to take the quad rotor apart, and also to access the battery door on the back of the transmitter. And also includes this nice little USB charger. And this white plug will plug into the quad rotor to charge it up. And let's take a look at the transmitter. It's a nice little 4-channel transmitter. And as usual, it uses a screw to secure the battery door. But on these transmitters, you can take the screw out because there's little clips that actually snap into place once you close the door. I usually remove the screw on these type of transmitters. Very similar to the transmitters that are used in the some of Syma's newer quad rotors. And again, this is also 2.4 gigahertz. And it also includes this nice little helipad and this little pouch for it. Includes 3 of these little stakes to stake it into the ground. And includes these little decals. And it also includes this very nice folding helipad. So that's a really nice feature. You usually don't see that included on any RCs that I've ever had. These things are usually about $15 to $20 on Amazon alone just for the helipad. Now let's take a look at the TF1001 quad rotor itself. It's a very nice quad rotor. It's supposed to resemble a helicopter, but in a quad rotor or a quadcopter drone style form. And there's the charging port where you would plug the charger into. And there's the small little tiny on-off switch. Turn it on and the little LED blinks, and the LED will turn solid once the transmitter is paired to the quad rotor. And it feels like it's made out of a very sturdy plastic. Let's take another look at it. Nice close-up look at it. The rotor blades are nice and protected, so you shouldn't have to worry about these rotor blades breaking, as this quad rotor does not include spare rotor blades, unfortunately. But I can't see them breaking, considered that they're shielded by these little protectors. Now let's take a look at some of the features of the transmitter. Now let's put some batteries in the transmitter. I already removed the screw. Now let's take a look at some of the features of the transmitter. First, we power on the transmitter, and to pair the quad rotor with the transmitter, we'll move the left stick up and then down. And now that the LED is solid, that means the quad rotor is paired to the transmitter. And this left shoulder button right here, that is your stunt button A. The next shoulder button behind that one is your stunt button B. And the shoulder button on your right side will be your one-touch takeoff and landing button. And this button behind it, that's your 3D stunt button. And if you ever need to trim the quad rotor, if it's ever drifting in one direction or rotating, just press down on your left stick until you hear it beep. And the LED will start to flash, and it'll start to beep also, and then just move it in whichever direction to counteract the drift or rotation. And then when you're finished, just let off the stick and the LED will go solid. And also to move the quad rotor into high rates or low rates, just press down on your right stick. And 2 beeps is high rate, and 1 beep is low rate. Also, if you ever need to calibrate your quad rotor, all you have to do is move the sticks, both sticks, down and to the right, and you'll see the LED on the quad rotor flash for a few seconds. And that means your quad rotor is now calibrated. Let's do it one more time. Okay. And also to start your rotor blades up without the quad rotor taking off, just move both your left stick and your right stick down and in, and that'll start up your rotors. And if you want to turn your rotors off, just do the same thing, down and in, and the rotors will turn off. Now it's time to fly this bad boy. Now that I've flown the Syma TF1001, here's my final impressions of it. It flies very good. It's very stable in the air. The stunt A and B modes on the transmitter are kind of cheesy because it just pretty much rotates. It goes up and down. I thought there were going to be something a little fancier, but it still adds to the fun of the quadcopter. And when you do the loops and rolls are very nice and tight. And the quadcopter doesn't lose hardly any altitude, so it's got plenty of power to power through those loops and rolls. So you don't really need to be very high in the air to do the loops or the rolls. As far as it flying in the wind, in the video, as you can see, it was very breezy out. Actually, it was kind of windy out, and the quadcopter kind of struggled to move forward or backwards. It was kind of drifting in the direction that the wind was blowing a little bit, but it was very breezy, so I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Overall, I think this quadcopter performs pretty well. I think it's more suited for indoor flying because even in high rates, when I was flying it indoors, it doesn't fly very aggressively, forwards or backwards or left or right. I think it's probably because of the way it's designed. The tail rotor sits pretty far back from the main body of the quadcopter, and it probably acts like a lever, so it kind of weighs it down a little bit. I'm just speculating. But overall, the quadcopter is very fun. It includes a lot of nice accessories like the helipad and the stakes and the little pouch for the helipad. Like I said, you usually don't see that on a lot of quadcopters. Matter of fact, this is the only quadcopter that I know of that includes a helipad like this. To buy this separate, they're usually about $15 to $20 on Amazon. But overall, I give this quadcopter maybe a 7 out of 10 rotor blades. If the quadcopter flew a little bit more aggressively in rate 2, I would give it a higher score. I was hoping this quadcopter would be very aggressive. But overall, it's pretty fun. It's well built. It seems pretty durable. I also had flown it many times before I made the video just to get a very good idea of how this quadcopter flies. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. This is definitely a keeper. Make a nice indoor flyer, and it would be an excellent flyer outdoors on those calm days. So I would recommend this. And if you like my video, please like and subscribe. And don't forget the thumbs up. And please check out my other videos. I have many more videos. And I'll also be posting more RC videos in the future. And I'll have more coming up. Thanks for watching. Bye.